In the aftermath of what happened in Boston yesterday, we have to really think about the meaning of terrorism. Terrorism strikes fear into the hearts of all, those who are directly impacted and those who witness the horrific sights on television or hear the sounds on the radio. Terrorism is something which is used in order to inflict on each and every individual a feeling of terror. That's what it is. How do you fight terrorism? Well, of course, on the international level, we are prepared to do, well, some things that work and clearly some things that don't in order to ensure our security. On a domestic level, we have intelligence agencies working at home to try to secure those public events and, yes, those private spaces which we inhabit. But there is a stark reality about what happened in Boston. We don't know who did it. It may take a while to find out who did it. In the meantime, we are on alert, looking everywhere, wherever we may live, to ensure that we are secure, that our families are secure, that our communities are secure. The hard reality is that one individual taken with an idea can commit an act of terror. We see it in gun violence in our schools. We see it on the streets of many communities here in our own Bay Area. The tragedy is that terror is not just an international problem. It's a local problem. I want to try to define this very clearly. When the leader of North Korea threatens a nuclear attack against the West, that's terrorism. When Iran proceeds to fire a missile, as they did yesterday, testing a surface-to-air missile, that is a form of terrorism. When, on the international scene, nations act irresponsibly, well, terror becomes a part of our lives. And that applies locally. Whether it is the Boston Marathon or the Beta Breakers that will be run soon here in San Francisco, our feeling of security has been severely diminished. And of course, that is the goal of terrorists. It is to make us feel insecure. The answer has been given over and over again, and that is that in the face of terror, we must not show fear. In the face of terror, we must continue to go about our daily lives. In the face of terror, we must come together in order to ensure that everything that is possible is done to prevent those bold acts which create havoc in our society. So, we don't know who did it. We'll find out. But we must know that even in discovering the culprit or culprits, that the danger still lurks. The feeling of insecurity will not go away. And that may be the ultimate threat of terror, the terror we feel. So I wanted to reflect on Boston. I will pause today, as I'm sure all of you will do, to reflect on the meaning of an event which really has no meaning. And we hope that it never, ever happens again. This is John Rothmann, and you're listening to a podcast. Delighted to be with you, right here on YouTube.